Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create interactive Instagram stories from your computer. Usually, in order to create and publish an Instagram story, you typically open your smartphone and create the design on your touchscreen with all of the interactive elements. That can be a painful process if you have a small screen or are trying to line elements very carefully. Thankfully, I found this tool that lets you use all of these widgets from your computer and also allows you to schedule the stories to be published whenever you want. This makes the whole process so much more efficient and pleasing to use, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Also, if you're interested in the topic of the video but you would rather read about it, I also wrote an article about the subject on my website, so it's going to be the first link in the description if you're into that. So the name of the application that we're going to use today is called Storrito, and it's available on storrito.com. It is free to use if you want to publish up to 10 Instagram stories per month, and if you want to publish more every month, you will have to pay. It starts at 15 euros per month for up to 100 posts, and 60 euros per month up to 500 posts. For my personal needs, I don't need more than 10 per month, so I'm quite happy to not pay for the application, but your mileage may vary. So once you have connected your Instagram account to the application, you will be greeted by an empty version of this interface, where you will be able to see how many posts left you have for the month, and you can also invite team members to join you on the collaborative process of the creative design, or also add new Instagram accounts and manage all of your files. In our case, we want to jump into it and already start creating a new empty story, so we're gonna just click on this. So just to give you a bit of context, my goal here is to create a story for this account that's called Workspace Vita, which is another project of mine. This is an account where I feature desk setups. It's very boring and basic, but for the purpose of this video today, I want to create an Instagram story that basically asks the audience which setups they like the most. So it's typically done by using a poll widget with an up and down arrow that points to two different images so that the audience can click on which image they like the most. So I downloaded these two images again, and we're gonna upload them to the story maker of Storrito. So as you can see, this is the Instagram story maker, and it's quite simple in essence. You can choose to enable or disable the Instagram overlay, which is very, very convenient in order to not add elements that you know your audience won't be able to see or interact with. For instance, it's pointless to put an interactive element or widget or even just text up here or down there, because your audience won't be able to interact with it. So you can choose a new color for the background. We're gonna keep black because we're gonna put images over it. And you can also enable or disable snapping, which is the help of the tool to help you line up elements if you want them to be in the middle or on the left side, which is pretty convenient, so I'm keeping it enabled. So now that we are in this interface, we can click on add, and just like that, we have an idea of all of the widgets that are available at the moment. So as you can see, there are a few widgets that are unavailable for reasons that the developers haven't had the opportunity to work on it yet. Such as music, countdown, time, and weather. In my case, I just need the poll and the image for the purpose of this tutorial, but as you can see, there's also this whatever scale widget available. There's the questions one, there's the quiz one, there's the poll, hashtag, mention location, and GIF if you have the paid plan. I'm gonna upload my two images already and show you how it works. And as you can see, another very cool element that Storrito offers is a direct access to the API of Unsplash, which allows you to, if you don't have stock imagery that match your brand, you can directly query the Unsplash library from here. So if you want to add an image of a pancake, for instance, just like this, you can get super high quality images right into your Instagram story, and you can also see how the interface works here, and just like that, you have a very high resolution image ready to be published on your story, and you to add text or whatever other elements you want to add to. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm not gonna use an Unsplash image because I have images on my local hard drive, so I'm gonna start and upload them. So the first one is this one, which I'm gonna post at the bottom of the screen. And I'm gonna add the second image at the top of the screen. You can also see here I get the opportunity to send an image backward or forward depending on how I want to place them. In this case, I'm quite satisfied with this position. And now the next step is to add my interactive element. So like I said, I want to use the poll function. I don't really need to enter the question here. I just need to use emojis in my options to make like a very clean Instagram story look. So as you can see here, there's like an emoji picker, which is very convenient as well. It just opens this interface where I can choose to add the emojis I'm interested in. And this is basically my choice. And then I just have to click on add poll. And just like that, I can resize it. And I can rotate it even if I want to. And you can see the snapping in action here. Like it doesn't let me make it very weird. It snaps back into place. Whereas if I disable it, then I can do whatever I want. But we don't want that. So boom, snapped. And up, this is the middle. And just like that, I have my story ready. Now, the next thing I want to do is publish it. So as I said at the beginning, this tool, Storrito, allows you to schedule up to like many days in the future your stories, which is very convenient. In my case, I want to post it now, so I'll just show you how to schedule it, and we will post it now and admire the result. So in order to skip this step now, once you're done with the design of your story, you just click on save, and now you can see all of the designs you previously done, and I can click on the design we just worked on together, and here I can click on post/schedule. Once I am on this interface, you can see how you can choose to select the Instagram account. So that's if you have connected multiple Instagram accounts to your tool. You can choose to also publish the story on Facebook on top of Instagram. By default, it is always going to be shown on Instagram. If you have an Instagram business account with more than 10,000 followers, you also have access to a swipe up link feature, which is very convenient. And finally, you can see the fourth step is to choose if you want to post now or to schedule. And as I said, you can choose to schedule like in 2 weeks at a time of you choosing, and click on the schedule button. For the purpose of this tutorial, I want to show you how it looks like right now. So we're just gonna post now. And you can see it getting posted here. And now it's telling me the job is done. So we can refresh my account and notice that there is a new story available to be checked. So let's just look at it. And boom, posted 16 seconds ago with the images I shared with you. And I can click if I want to select this picture, just like this. You can see how it registered my interactive element. And this is very nice. So this is the story I did before, and this is the story we just did together. And this is it really, like this is the tool. It is really, really convenient. It really changed the way I do stories on Instagram because of how painful it was for me to use my smartphone all the time. And it's really convenient to be able to schedule Instagram stories in the future. So like the way I'm doing it right now is like the first of the month, I just batch create my stories and I assign them to like various days in the month, and then I don't have to think about them again until the next month. And this is really like such a good thing and such a time saver. So that's why I really suggest you to look into this tool. And so if you're interested, you will find a link at the bottom of the video, like in the description box. Once again, thank you for your time, and I hope you learned something today. If you're interested in learning more about marketing technology, or like you enjoyed this tutorial, please consider subscribing to the channel so that you don't miss the next videos. Thank you again for your time, and I will see you in the next one.